This person says, simply put, reading is my main coping mechanism.
Voices of gratitude from the inside to volunteers on the outside.
In my opinion, they're some of the most invisible people in our society.
From two very different worlds, appreciation for one common belief. Books open doors to imaginary worlds.
Sci-fi, fantasy, thrillers, suspense.
And potential futures.
People take up writing. They want to also be better letter writers to their loved ones. Art is huge. Automotive repair. These are fields where you can actually, make a decent wage.
For the beneficiaries of this library in Quincy, it may be the only open door, the only source of connection they will see for many years.
It sounds like these books are really a lifeline in many ways.
That is the exact right word, actually. Prisons and jails are our nation's de facto mental health providers these days. So there's a lot of people in there who are just looking for some kind of relief, who are just looking for some kind of, mental escape.
For more than 5 decades, the Prison Book Program has been supplying incarcerated people throughout the United States with reading materials. It was rooted in a political movement, but very quickly entered a new chapter.
Originally, it started in a radical bookstore in Cambridge, which was the center of sort of the new left in Boston. It was called the Red Bookstore. And originally they sent out strictly political literature. When, mass incarceration really ramped up in the 80s, mid to late 80s, that they started sending, any kind of reading material.
Operating now out of a church basement, most of the books are donated by the community. Volunteers fill an endless request list.
Get easily well over 20,000 letters a year. Every request gets marked up with the rules and regulations that we know about.
Each year, more than 600,000 people are released from federal and state prisons. According to 2022 data reported by the federal government, 9 million more cycle in and out of local jails.
Reading is one of the best things you can do during a term of incarceration. Education has been shown time and time again to be the best recidivism preventer. In many prison systems, the educational offerings top out at a GED or a high school diploma. There's really nothing else. So if you have that, there's not much else for you besides self-education. And the primary way of self-educating in prison is through books and reading.
The #1 requested book, the dictionary.
A dictionary is essentially a key that unlocks all other books. Any other book you might want to read, you are likely going to have some words in there that you don't know.
Each year, more than 1,400 volunteers will fill requests, package, and ship more than 70,000 books. In return, enough thank yous to fill a museum.
We curated a number of artworks that we've received over the course of 52 years into a show that we call Art from Inside.
This individual actually came up with their own technique for this thank you letter, right?
Yes. So he says here, I transfer the color toner from old magazines and apply it to paper and envelopes, and when buffed dry, it is permanent.
The person who created this did it with just a ballpoint pen?
A blue ballpoint pen.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people take up drawing. Again, it's therapeutic, painting, poetry writing, those kinds of pursuits in prison because there's not a lot of beauty in there. I think art is, for a lot of people, a way of telling kind of their story.
Kelly Brotzman says there are many ways to get in trouble behind bars, and books often act as a distraction from those negative activities. The Prison Book Program accepts all sorts of donations, but we are told most prisons do not allow hardcover books. We'll have a link to information on how to donate on our website. And that is Chronicle for tonight. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Anthony Everett. Have a great rest of your evening. Hope to see you back here again tomorrow night for another edition of Chronicle.